despite the information available in your Tshwane utility bills, we need a lot more information. We need the difference between the separation of nighttime and daytime consumption. We need to know the power factor. We need to know the peaks. We need exactly what time of the day, how much energy you're consuming, to be able to look at the tariffs. You know, how the tariffs are distributed throughout the day, and then the consumption per tariff period that we get from the data logger. So I'm quickly going to run through the logger data. There's really a lot of information. So it might come really fast. Okay, the raw data doesn't mean much. As you can see in this Excel spreadsheet, that's just the data that we download from the data logger. We manipulate that data a little bit, then we get the power over the period. So a picture tells a better story. Behind the picture, you'll see there's a pivot table with a lot of information in it, but this information starts speaking to us. So we started recording from the 10th until the 18th. So the 10th and the 18th are not full days. There's the weekend, 12, 13 October. Those were Saturday and Sunday, obviously. There's the Monday. As you can see, the Monday consumption was quite a bit more than the rest of the week. So what we do then is we filter that data, only look at working days, and then we take the average of the average working day, and we draw a load profile for that. So here's the average power over a particular day. So here's one graph. Again, we've got power on the vertical axis, and we've got for the day from midnight to midnight on the horizontal axis. So this is the average working days. Weekends are out, and these are just the working days, the average of the working days. So as we can see, the three phases, again, red, white, and blue. As we can see, the blue phase, as we mentioned earlier, is for some other unknown reason, there's no load on the blue phase. Okay, so where do we get this data? Again, a pivot table. We know in every hour of the day what your energy consumption is. We've marked before the sun comes up or shaded it out here. So that is from midnight till 8 o'clock in the morning. We still call that nighttime. And then again, from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until midnight, we call that nighttime as well. So it's pre-dawn, post-dusk, those two periods. And then the section in the middle over here, those are daytime hours. Again, just looking at the totals over here. So if I take the total of these 8 hours and I add it to the total of these 8 hours, surely that's nighttime consumption, pre-dawn, post-dusk, and these 8 hours then is the daytime consumption. We do just that. Here we've got again L1, L2, L3 and the totals. The sum pre-dawn, post-dusk, and nighttime. Or the sum of those two will then give me the nighttime. 115 kilowatt hours. That is what your building consumes from 4 o'clock in the afternoon until 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. And then the daytime consumption is typically from 4 o'clock, or rather from 8 o'clock in the morning until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Your building uses 117 odd kilowatt hours. It's helpful. So if you want a battery that can take you through the night, well, then I know that the usable capacity of that battery now needs to be 115 kilowatt hours. If you want to install a pure grid-tied solar system without storage, well, then to harvest more than 216 kilowatt, 217 kilowatt hours will be a waste, because that is all that you consume in the day. So those are numbers that really become valuable to design a system that's the right size without overspending, and also to ensure that you maximize your investment, maximum value of your investment. Okay, then a lot more. Obviously, 115 kilowatt hour battery, that will take you through the entire night. But what if you say, listen, I don't want to go through the entire night with a battery. I only need 3 hours of battery power, or 4 hours of battery power. Well, then quite simply, we can calculate if we have a battery installed here at 14.9 kilowatt hours. Well, then that battery will give us power for the next 3 hours. So those 3 hours, the sum of those 3 hours is 14 kilowatt hours. So we do that for the entire day. So all these numbers are actually just the sum of, let's find the highest one here. It's the 72. It is over there. So if I look at the highest value there, these 3 hours are the 3 hours where your consumption is the highest. So if you want the battery to guarantee you at least 3 hours of backup, well, that's the size of the battery, the usable capacity of the battery that you'll be requiring. And then we do the same again for a 4-hour battery. So again, the 4-hour battery, I think the highest there was 98.3 years. That's the one. If we do that, that's the 4-hour period where your consumption is the highest. And then a battery to get you through those is a battery with 98.3 kilowatt hour of usable energy. So the two totals we have over there, it's for a 3-hour and a 4-hour battery. Okay, I think that speaks to the data logger and how the different hours are valuable, and the separating day and night values from the data logger. We love the earth.